All right. The world system is built. I cannot say. Let me not say the world system. Let me say the some of the system of the world is built on personal interest and greed. Let me break it down. That is the reason why you have to live your life daily according to how God gives you the grace and how you are your spirit of God leads you. Now, if you look at, let me start this way. If you go into the what people call culture, example, let me give you an example. In some places where they use masquerade, people tell you that is their culture. And in definition, culture is the way of life of people. Now, what people call culture, I want you to understand that it is not your way of life. It is something that somebody introduced into your life. Our forefathers introduced it. And then the issue of tradition, it becomes a tradition when you do it always. So that English word tradition is when you are engaging in a particular thing always. It becomes a tradition. Now, I said earlier that it is built on, most of those things they are built on personal interest. Now go and check the system. You will see that the way they run what people call tradition is built on somebody's personal interest. For example, the tradition is built in a way that it tries to favor particularly the male child. Then if you go to some sections of the African tradition, it is built in a way that it favors a particular set of family. So that is how this world is. I remember a preacher was talking about what today we call the Christian religion. That the Bible we use is written by a king, and that family owns the rights of that material. So I'm going to summarize everything, and then you see that the same family controls the affairs of this world. They bring that religion to you. They make you believe it, you accept it. I'm taking you to somewhere. I'm not against anybody, but I'm opening your eyes to something so that you will not be a slave. So that you will not be limited to a particular way of life. People should not misinterpret the will of God, and then people should not also make it look like God did not create us simple. He made us very simple. It is the problem is that the world is ruled by dead men, and people bring a lot of ideologies, a lot of concepts that make us to be where we are today. So I used to have I was growing up to meet grew up to meet a story where a particular my side, there's a village that is in existence today. That village came to existence because a man years back decided to leave his brother and sisters to go and settle down in that particular part of the country. You understand? So he went to settle down there, and then people who were not alive then, coming to meet that place, they will feel okay, that is the place they have ever dwelt. But those who understand history know that they migrated. Okay, so this is how the world system, that is how it works. That people do a lot of things for their own personal interests. People take a lot of decisions for their own selfish interest. Let me come back to what people like. I will use the country Nigeria as an instance. If you go to some tribe, you see they do some things, and then they try to impose it on people. They force people to do it. It is not because that thing is good. It's not because that thing is the best, but it's because some people were able to influence people to start doing it. And then they'll force you, and they'll be telling you that if you did not do it, so thing will happen, so thing will happen. And there is nothing that is so special. There is nothing that has happened that has never happened. There's nothing that has happened that is more than God creating this world. So people should stop manipulating people, and the day you understand this, you have your own peace. Nobody should put you under unnecessary pressure. You get. The one that annoy me is people that bring a lot of things. Like example, you go to a village, they will tell you that if you did not bring goat, if you did not bring this, if you did not bring that. See, let me tell you, the problem we have is that people don't tell people the truth. Okay, those who say they are leaders in Christendom, they don't tell people the truth. Now, if you go to the scripture and you check, you see that if a man dies, the man should be buried. So, if the family have food, they should give him food to eat. So what if you check the issue of masquerade, what is bringing issue of masquerade? The issue of masquerade is coming because some persons want to sit down and eat food that they did not work for. You get. So these are things that people put into the system, and they will tell us that it is culture. They will tell us that it is tradition. You get. I've witnessed where they will distribute food according to age group, and then a particular age group, there will be only 5 or there will be only 2. Then somebody will take the meat, eat the meat, and then throw the rest of the food away. So this is the system. This is what is happening right now in the world. That is what is happening. This part of the world where we find ourselves, that is what is happening. So there's nothing like there's nothing like culture, there's nothing like tradition. The only thing I know is that God created man, and man was made in the image of God. If a man is dead, let that man be prayed, or they should pray and bury the person. This is the situation we find ourselves, and as people that are growing up, as young persons, we need to correct some of those things and let people understand that, okay, this is the right thing. There is no perfect laws. Those laws, most of the laws, they are written by individuals who feel, okay, they want to control the society, or they want to be in charge, or this is what they want. So if this is what they want, those things, they are subject to amendments, and they are subject to scrutiny. You get. So it's subject to scrutiny. So this is what I want you to understand today, and then you have your peace. Yeah.